You'd have to ignore the burning mess in the middle of the runway, Gaz. It's something to do with, because we're in dual cockpit, when he touches down I get a slight delay, so I touch down and it thinks I've crashed, but it resets me straight into his aircraft. Does that make sense? Because he's got control. Yeah. I should have disabled it because I'm not flying a tap-back aircraft, so I don't really need tap-back on. Right, for this one, you gear up, flaps up. I want a full throttle fly past. You familiar with what a run and brake is?
No.
Okay, a run and brake splits up a flight. First, so when there's three of you, first person to brake the beginning of the runway, brake left onto a downwind leg. Second person to brake middle of the runway, downwind leg. Third person to brake the end of the runway. It separates you on downwind for a landing after a formation arrival.
Okay.
So we're going to simulate being pilot number 3. I'm going to call pilot number 1 brake, pilot number 2 brake, and then we'll brake when I call it. So it's an aggressive but not overly aggressive manoeuvre onto a downwind leg.
It's basically full left bank straight into the pitch over here.
Yeah. Remember, this thing will stall on you if you're not careful.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to maintain.
Pilot 1 brake. Pilot 2 brake. I want you to end up on a downwind leg, 1,000 feet. Pilot 3 brake. Level out. Yep. It's alright, if you'd have gone much further we'd be closing on the runway again.
Yeah.
Happy days. I have control.
You have control?
All mine. Right, we're going to climb and do some aerobatic manoeuvres. The reason why I'm climbing is just for safety.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually pretty fun. I don't know if you got it your side, but when I was pulling round to go back to downwind, I heard the stall warning beep.
Yeah, that's a dynamic stall. It's your angle of attack's too high. Happens with this aircraft. It happens. To be honest, it's good that you're learning it on this aircraft because the F-35 does it also. If you pull too hard around the corner.
Yeah.
Initially, the F-35 will just lose all its speed, and then it will start dynamic stalling. And it's not got. It's like this. It hasn't got a mega amount of thrust to recover it. Is your speed braking?
Yeah, my speed brake's in.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I saw it flash. That's all.
Yeah, I caught the yoke.
All
Even
right.
if I move it the tiniest bit, it'll flash.
We're above the airfield, Stephen. We're out of the circuit. We're still on QFE, just climbing through 4,000.
Hey, Phil, I've got you in sight.
Go down slightly before we get into this phase. Okay, we'll start everything at 4,000 feet, so after each manoeuvre reset to 4,000 feet.
Yep.
Right, first manoeuvre, I'll demonstrate. S-turn, hang on, Stephen, do you know, S-turn, that's going under, isn't it? Immelman's going above.
Yeah, that's right.
So we're going to do an S-turn first. Right, it's a half roll into a half loop. Okay. So roll out, stabilise, there's no need to be too quick about it.
Yep.
Idle your throttle, bring yourself under. Just the whole time, watch the angle of attack. Okay, you can't. Okay, in that case, I'll watch the angle of attack. And if you're getting too close to a dynamic stall, I'll let you know to shallow out your pull. Right, what we're going to do, we're actually going to go further away because we're a bit too near that terrain, as you can see there.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't really see because my screen was like completely black.
Oh, okay, right. You have... Okay, because you haven't got tap back, you haven't got realistic G-forces. Yours are default. Which means I only have to pull 4G to make you black out.
Yep.
Jesus. Alright, we're going to go a bit higher then.
This is going to be a bit of an issue.
It's alright, once you get tap back you can set it to full realism. And that means you don't black out so quick. You black out like a real pilot.
Cool. Which I would imagine is about 11G, right?
Nowhere near 11G, no. About 8G.
8G.
Yeah.
Gee, that'd be super.
Yeah. Right, you have control.
I have control.
So you want a half loop, stabilise, idle your throttle, wait for it to completely idle so your speed drops off, and then start pulling under.
Okay.
Obviously don't black out. If you black out, tell me, or pass me control instantly and I'll try and recover us.
Right, okay.
But you're starting at 5.5 so you shouldn't have problems, and there's no terrain under you. I had 1,000 feet of terrain. When you're ready. Cool. Stabilise, idle the throttle. Let the speed drop off naturally before you even start the pull under. And start pulling under gently. Keep the throttle off. Yeah, you can go harder than that. There you go. Oh, a bit too hard. Still looking good. Jesus, you nearly made me black out, let alone you. And back up.
Yeah, my screen was slightly going black there, but I can still see.
Yeah, cool. Right, I have control.
You have control?
Next manoeuvre is an Immelman. It's the opposite of an S-turn. It's a half loop into a half roll. It's a lot safer because you're going up the whole time. The only difference is you need a bit more speed.
So just keep full power, yeah?
Yeah, keep full power on the whole time. Go into like a 5-degree dive just before you do it. I'm going to get myself 260 knots. And here we go. Whole time I'm just watching the angle of attack and going as near to the green as possible. Slightly over. As I get slower I'm going to have to pull harder and harder until I'm over the top. Probably get a stall warning at the top because we're quite slow now. I'm going to turn her over, nose down slightly to recover the speed, and we're happy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can see anybody. My connection's still dodgy.
How was that?
It's still not 100%.
You good to try?
Not right now.
Fine, airfield now, mate.
Active Sky Next is what it does is when it simulates in a cloud, I can't see anything.
Yep, I can't see anything either.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm just descending below it now. I can just see enough.
I've got it clear for me now.
I'll see you in the helicopter, mate.
Yeah.
Right, you have control.
I have control.
When you're happy, go for it.
Maintain the full power. Wait for the 260.
You got nearly 280. It's fine. So slower you get, the more pull you're going to need to keep the turn on. You're fine. Because of latency, you're probably getting the same as me, where it sort of goes and then stops, and then goes and then stops.
And then roll it back out.
That's good. All good.
I actually kept that straight into the green without a stall warning.
Yeah, it's good. I have control.
You have control?
Right, I'm going to take us even higher, because this one, if you're not recovering, I need to take over. We're gonna do some spins.
Ooh, fun.
And this thing really does spin. I'll demonstrate it.
Yay.
Right, recovery from a spin is idle throttle.
Right.
Centralise your aileron and full rudder in the opposite direction of the spin. with a slight forward pressure on the stick.
No. I'll wait until that's finished.
Yeah, okay, I've got all that, that's fine.
Cool. Are you in cloud at the minute? I am. I'm going to get above it.
Nope, I'm above it for me.
Alright.
I'll just continue flying like a lot.
Who's Gibbo 1?
Me.
Alright, okay, I see you.
What is this cloud then? Jesus. I'm still in it.
I'm above it for me.
No, I'm not. Right, I'm happy we've got enough anyway. Right, I'm going to put her into a spin. I'm going to idle the throttle. I'm going to take it into a stall.
Okay.
And when I stall, I'm going to try and roll and rudder in the same direction.
Okay.
It will do it just by rudder, but I'm going to emphasise it even more. And it will seem very erratic. And you might not even, to be honest, your computer, the latency, you might not even keep up. So we're getting close to a stall.
Probably a minute. There's 100 knots, there you go. That's the first one.
There's a wall, there's a stall. So spin. Doesn't know what it's doing, does it? Right, I've let go of all controls now. Still spinning. So full left. Rudder, slight forward pressure on the joystick. Full throttle and pull up.
So you initiated right and stall then, right and spin.
Yep.
To recover that, you go full left.
Yep.
And
Slight
then
forward pressure, centralised stick, full throttle as you recovered. Just to bring you back up.
But leave it on idle whilst it's spinning, obviously.
Yeah. Or else you could end up actually just inducing a harder spin until you black out.
And then we're going to have a problem trying to get it out.
Yeah. Right.
It's quite funny watching because I haven't got the T6, it's substituted it for a Cessna Caravan, which is quite
Nice. You have control. So induce your spin. If you feel you're not recovering by about 5,000 feet, shift T and I'll take it back. Throttle off. Keep the nose high until it stalls. Then I want you to start a gentle right roll. I did it a bit too heavily. Gentle right roll, full right rudder until it's spinning, and then I want you to let go of everything, centralise everything. It should continue to spin until you correct it with left rudder, forward stick, throttle as you recover.
Right, so don't apply the right rudder until I've initiated the right turn, yes?
Sort of at the same time. Gentle right earlier on input, and then full rudder at the same time.
Okay. But we're about to enter stall.
Yeah. Nose up, keep your nose up. I want you to go to an extreme stall. So don't. I'll tell you when to start at turn. Nose higher, nose higher. Pull the nose, pull the nose, pull the nose. Now.
I've centralised it.
Okay, yeah. Centralise everything. Full left rudder, slight forward pressure on the stick. Should end up sort of. You covered?
Nope. Let's still spin it.
Give it to me.
Right, it's yours.
It's mine. Jesus.
Yeah.
There we go.
Can't control it.
Right, okay. Because you haven't got an axis, that probably you're not going to be able to recover from a spin.
No.
Which ain't great. In that case,
Give it another go.
thing is, Basically, if you apply full opposite rudder but keep it on for too long, you're just inducing a spin in the opposite direction.
And what the problem is, when I do my rudder, I have to do it left, and then to centralize it, I have to pull another button down to bring it back, and it'll centralize it straight to central, rather than I can still keep it slightly left. That's the issues that I have, only because I don't have an access.
I'm happy you've got the theory behind it. It's just you haven't got the means to perform.
Yeah. But when I started doing it, when I pushed my button, when I pulled my rudder to the left, it just went stupidly more violent, and it was just like, no, it's not even coming out of it.
Right. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm happy that you would be able to recover if you had the means to recover, as in the joystick for it.
Yeah, just my yoke really doesn't like it. It's not as easy reacting, right? And my pilot just blacked out daily.
Alright, next thing we need Stephen. Where are you, Stephen?
Eyes on the ground currently at the moment.
Sorry?
I'm on the ground at the moment.
Cool. We're going to come do some formation. If you can get airborne in the circuit, that'd be great.
I can do that.
Alright, I'm going to demonstrate sort of what position I want you on, Stephen, and I just want you to fly the aircraft and try and remain with him.
No problem.
I'm happy that your basic flight skills and basic flight knowledge is good enough to come onto squadron. Now,
Awesome.
hopefully you're able to do formation. It's not a deal breaker, because even people that are on the squadron, some of them aren't very good at it.
Yeah, because you've got to keep an eye on what everyone else is doing, their torque, the speed, the altitude.
Yep. It's difficult in this aircraft. It's a lot easier in the F-35 because it's a jet, so it's not a turboprop. It doesn't all of a sudden give you a surge of energy.
Yeah, and it's also there's no lag between you actually inputting it on your controls.
No.
As bad as a turboprop. Well, there is lag, but nowhere near.
Just
as bad.
pause 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's right. When we crashed, it reset my fuel, so it filled us up. Or when it thought I crashed. I did think we were a lot more sluggish.
Yeah. Right. Whilst you're still flying, I'm just going to quickly go back in like 30 seconds.
Right. To be honest, I think I'm just going to clear him straight onto squadron. I don't think he's got good enough knowledge to get on squadron and then learn from there.
Fair enough.
What would you say?
I just did it. I agree with you, Matt.
Yeah, there's no. See, I had an objection to putting people on mass training school straight away. I think it should be OC's discretion, but then I do see the benefit of it. If they aren't good enough, they can stay there and get mentored by more than just our squadron. They'd get mentored by any qualified QFI person. But he doesn't need it. He can come to squadron. He just needs a tap pack and a fresh install of his flight sim. Or else you, Steve.
I think I need a fresh install
way
of flight
to,
sim because I'm getting
one
black lines.
Alright. We're a low approach. We're going to pull over the top.
Roger.
You back here?
Yeah, I'm back.
Roger.
Your crashed glider.
Hey?
The crashed glider.
Well, because we're so light, our angle of attack actually you can pull harder. Because there's less weight pulling around, but same wing area.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's going to make it so much easier.
Yeah, just waiting for Stephen to get airborne.
he's just taxiing out. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, got him.
I'm low, Charlie.
Roger.
You might want to do one more go around.
Right, bowling.
Roger. We'll join you on our way back down.
Are you going to initiate a stall?
Say again?
I keep getting crapped on a stall warning, but it's not happening. There we go.
Oh, it'll just be latency between me and you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Where's it?
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, a bit fast though. Get your speed up, Stephen.
Yep, 140 knots.
Left turn for us.
What, downwind, yeah?
Yep.
Right, 150.
Let's go.
What speed would you like me at?
Just set a torque and keep it there. Don't do touch and goes. If you can just do flyovers, great. Right, so 3 positions. You've got inside the turn, outside the turn, and straight behind him.
Okay.
We're currently following him through the turn.
I've got stable torque at 66%.
Roger. Right, best way to fly in formation. We've got a torque that's higher than his, so we're always going to catch up. And you just pip the air brake out little bits at a time when you need it. Have you got a button or a slider?
I have a throttle maximum.
Cool, so you've got proportional.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, when you're on the outside of the turn, you're always going to be having to go faster to remain in formation.
Yeah.
Inside of the turn, slower. Behind him, you need to sort of match his speed. Right, so this is right echelon.
Sorry?
Where I was right echelon.
Yep.
Where I am now is left echelon.
Yep.
And where I'm going is the stern. Whenever you fly behind someone, you always fly slightly lower. So you've always got visual on them and you're out of their prop wash.
Yep.
You have control, right echelon please, and just stay there.
Okay.
So that'll put us, if he's doing left turns, that'll put us on the outside of the turns the whole time. What you want to do, you want to make as little throttle adjustment as possible, so match his throttle but slightly above, and then just use the air brake proportionally as and when.
Okay, starting the left hand turn.
Roger.
Yeah, I'm still trying to catch up a little bit.
That's fine, just turn slightly early and you'll catch up on the turn. Just don't turn inside him. Correct. Say again?
You
I
use
won't
the
use
rudder
any
to
rudder,
turn?
I'll just keep 30-degree angle bank.
Personally, I use rudder to turn to make it
Bit more of a stable turn.
coordinated turn. But if you haven't got a rudder to use, you can't use it, can you?
Yeah, because mine's a bottom.
Yeah, the server realism settings are set to no auto rudder as well. Because if you have auto rudder on, then Stephen, if you level out there for us.
Sure.
Straight line. Maintain altitude.
Roger.
We'll do some straight line work.
Right, I'm just gonna try and pull in a bit closer a little bit.
Yep. Little adjustments, don't lose visual.
Yeah, the one I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, cool.
Trying to sort my trim out. It really doesn't want to trim it.
I'll give you some if you want.
Yeah.
There you go. Happy days. Right, you want gentle but very small adjustments. No big turns or nothing, or else you're just going to lose them.
Yeah. Kind of what I'm doing now, just slowly pulling up.
Yeah, just slowly get to him.
A bit more throttle with that.
Yeah, quite a bit. Put it about where you got it now. What are you at, Stephen? What's your torque?
They're 66%.
Right, so if he's at 66%, we're at 62%, we ain't going to catch up. So if we give it about 70 or 75, as rough as you can get it. I know it's rough, but you don't want to get too fixated on the engine gauge. You want to use that as a rough guide and then watch him. Left turn up the water, please. Just gentle and wide too, and it's fine. Don't worry about turning too sharp. See if we can get a bit closer to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like slowly touch that throttle.
Yeah.
As soon as I start catching, then I can slam to drop it. I don't want to put too much.
Yeah. To be honest, your throttle's fine where it is at the minute, I reckon. You just want to put your air brake out so that you slow down to his speed.
Yeah.
When you need it. It might be you use an air brake against throttle, but whatever it takes to stay in formation. It's less efficient. We're not concentrating on that.
I'll drop that top a little bit. Seems a bit high.
Looking good. So slow up a bit or else we're going to overtake him. And see if you can converge slightly left on him. See, I find this easy because I got track IR, so it's a lot different.
Yeah.
Say again?
Yeah, we've all done that. The speed brake, what it's doing.
Strength down.
See how it's pulling it? Well, I'm moving that to keep that like that. If I just move that like that, my speed brake's down, but it's not. Because of the way that my thing is in. So I don't speed brake at all with this plane. It doesn't like it.
Okay.
Right.
Right, I'll tell you where he is. He is...
I'm off to your right hand side.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Right and behind.
Yeah, what I'm going to do, initiate slow right turn.
Yeah, just so you converge on him by about 5 degrees, because we're not that far away from him.
Right, you're going to have to keep an eye on my speed for a minute. I've got texture loss. Come on.
Yeah, your speed's fine. You're about 210.
Right, cool. Bit of rudder just to pause. There you go. I'm not there. I'll leave it at this angle.
Yeah, I'll throttle it.
I pushed it all the way up and wait for it to react.
Oh, right, okay. Joys of a turbo prop.
Oh, it's so much harder. I can see what you mean, because you can't judge the catching with the way of the...
No, exactly.
Left hand turn, banks, nothing.
So you've got to judge it a lot earlier, basically.
I just did a bit of full throttle there just to catch up a little bit.
Alright.
Right. I've got my throttle to 50%, but obviously I need it higher than that.
Yep.
About 70-ish.
Just learn where your throttle needs to sit as a base, and only play above it. Unless you have to slow down.
Right, in and out again.
Yeah. Right, I have control.
You have control. You just pull closer.
Yeah, I'm going to put you in position, try and get you stable, and then give it to you. Okay. Bearing in mind, I can't see him as well as you can at the minute because I got your chair in the way and a lot more canopy rails.
Yeah, he's off slightly to the right.
Oh no, I've got him now.
Yeah. Right, before you hand me the controls, I'm trying to... When you get your torque level, I'm going to try and match it on my throttle, so when I take over...
Right, I've figured out why you can't use air brake. This thing won't let you use air brake against power. You have to idle to use air brake. Which is a bit crappy.
He's high.
Yeah, I got him. Just gonna catch up. I was just fanning about with the air brake and yeah. Left turn with the river.
Roger.
Down here somewhere. We all on QNH by the way. 1014 I've got.
Yeah, I've got
Roger.
mine as well.
What's your speed, Stephen?
Speeds run 230 indicators.
Alright, what throttle you got on?
I still got 66% torque.
Alright.
It's because he's going faster. When I drop it to 7, we're struggling to keep 210.
Have you edited your payload so you just got one pilot?
Myself?
Yeah.
Don't think I have no.
What's your fuel?
Fuel, I've got 92%.
So you're heavier than us as well and you're going faster. Right, you could drop your throttle a little bit more, Stephen. I think it's too high for us to catch up easily. That's what we're struggling with. Even I'm struggling now.
Cool.
We're on
Give me a
full
moment,
throttle.
let me settle down.
Right, you have control. We're approaching him, so I just idle it until we're stable.
Right and left.
And then preempt it.
Right, I'm at 51% now, settled.
I've got the turning angle right, it's just catching up.
Yeah. Well, we're getting there now, we're catching up.
I need to put the throttle.
We've got an advisory on the fuel.
Right, what percentage are we at? On the tank. Ooh, we're going to the yellow.
No, we're fine at the minute. We're so near base, it doesn't really matter yet. We're not quite in the yellow.
Just above it.
Yeah.
Right, I can't see Stephen at all because I've got a canopy.
Kick him left, kick him left. Just further left. You'll be flying down the river, so aim for the river. Throttle up.
Right, I've just got a visual on him.
Come on.
If you want to start landing on, yeah, there you go. Right, we're definitely catching.
Cool.
I'm 220 now.
At the minute I'm only getting glimpses of him, but it's fine as long as you can see him.
I'm going to have to way too fast.
Idle, put a bit of air brake in.
Ray.
There you go, I'll give you an air brake.
I'll maintain.
Right, come slightly right, tiny bit right so he doesn't crash into us. He's going to pass us on our left, slightly above now, very gently. So start bringing your throttle up. He's just under our left wing. So bring us down. We've climbed. We're climbing.
Yep.
Right. There he is. Yeah, sneaked under us. Right. This thing, it makes it harder than it. But I mean, you've managed to stay within a mile, so I'll let you have that for a first time formation.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and practice. I'm going to practice him trying down below a little bit. So
Yeah.
Because I think this will be the best way of me trying to keep up with him, is down below and
Yeah.
okay, just figure out.
Right, I'm going to graduate you onto squadron, and you'll learn to fly F-35, so I won't worry too much about this. Right, give me control.
Oh. There we go, I've got it. There you go.
Yeah. All mine.
Yep.
Stephen, remain level. Do not change altitude.
No, this is going to be interesting.
I think you've do what I think you're gonna do. I think you are gonna do what I think you're gonna do.
Watch the birdie.
Have some back, mate. Here's some luck from the United Kingdom.
That's one way of getting behind him.
Yep. Alright Stephen, take us in, run and brake, we're join downwind leg.
Well, yeah.
1000 feet QNH. Which will be quite low, which will be about 600 feet QFB. Yeah, we don't, as you can see, we don't do much ATC. If anything, it's just advisory calls to each other.
Yeah.
Unicom.
Do you have any questions?
No, absolutely fine from that.
I'm going to graduate you on, because you've got the basic. Really, as long as you've got the basics of flight, then the F-35 you're going to have to learn to fly anyway, so why not just learn to fly it from the start, then rather than learn to fly this properly, then learn to fly the F-35 properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Give us a nice run in. I'm going to land this. I think I probably will upload this video. Even though it started on a downwind leg on the second circuit, I think it doesn't really matter, does it? It's still good.
No, at least people will know that obviously a stall spin, well, yeah, what I was doing, I could recover because of the limitations of my controller. But obviously, I plan on getting
for the
pedals.
Yeah, full pelt, Stephen.
Full pelt.
Take it slow. Give it 2 seconds of idle for me.
1000 to 2000.
Full pelt.
Have you got him in your visual, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Left brake, you can have yours centre runway.
I think I'm at a different airport here.
KPWT?
Yeah, we got different scenery or something.
Yeah, probably. I can send you it, it's freeware.
Nah, do it next time.
Right.
Oh, I actually see you over there in the trees.
And 8 breakaway.
Roger.
Okay, no, I'm definitely in the right airfield.
One's braking. One's downwind.
Yeah. 8 downwind.
Roger. I'm guessing you're slightly wider than me. What's your attitude?
1000 again. I did drop them down pretty low.
Roger. We might have turned inside you, Stephen.
No, you're my outside. You're pretty much my 5 o'clock high.
Oh, Roger. Waiting for you to turn in.
What's that turning in now, finals? That one coming down.
We've got no visual on you at the minute.
Yeah, I do. Straight to the left, on the left wing.
Oh, there he is, cool. Turn in number 2.
Runnels full stop.
Go check flaps landing.
You trying to lose your speed here?
Nah. Go idle.
Good.
Say again?
Flying Spitfire would be good if people have it.
We used to be BBMF, but believe me, it gets boring when you've got no objective to your actual flying.
I just like doing VFI and Spitfire because it's so. I don't know, but when I was doing it on that sim earlier on, I was flying with. What was I flying with? I think it was someone in a Messerschmitt, and I just kept overtaking them because of how powerful the aircraft is. Right, Stephen's just past half second. You're about to hit your own thing for me.
And 8's exit.
About to what? Oh, are you questioning why I'm landing when he's on the runway?
No.
Okay.
You're landing that glider that crashed.
Oh, yeah, that'll be my crashed aircraft probably that loaded. You've probably seen it as that, but if you had tap back it would have disappeared by now like it has for us.
No, yeah, it's still for me. It's over there. Well, that was actually interesting.
Turning the oxygen off.
Yeah, we'll get the
Who's
master
just
caution.
landed?
Both of us. I was the second one. Where are you? You're behind us.
Is
Can hear you somewhere.
Aircraft?
Sure?
Hey, firm.
Hang on. You don't see Stephen in front of, slightly front and right of my nose now?
Negative.
I'm turning right on the ground. Your scenery might be blocking him out. He might have a building there on the default, I'm not sure.
How far out are you at the minute, Steve? Gals?
I'm overhead someone.
Yeah, he's loitering over us. In a heli.
Right, okay. I don't see Stephen then.
Strange.
Oh yeah, you're directly above us. I see him.
Welcome to 617.
Thank you.
File your PIREP and I'll get you moved. Actually, I can move you myself, but I'll message it to the admin so they know.